All right, in exercise 20-21, we're going to be doing the financing activity section. And once again, we'll be using the data from brief exercise 22-15 on there. And so we're going to have to ferret out. So in our last one where we did the investing activities, that was given to us, right? That we purchased a piece of machinery. You can actually ferret that out by looking at your property, plant, and equipment assets minus the depreciation, take out the depreciation expense for the year, and you can get a pretty good amount of that. But sometimes you have to have some type of narrative as to any equipment you sell. When things start getting a little more complex, you'll need that. But in this case, we're going to have to ferret out that information as to where it came from, and we'll be able to do that. So on this one, the first thing we want to look at is we look at the long-term debt. Okay, so last year we were at 559, and this year we are at 650. So that looks like that we issued. I'm sorry, that was total liabilities. I was on the wrong line. Last year we were at 156 long-term debt, and this year we were at 195. And so that looks like 39, probably in millions here. So 39. So issue of long-term debt. On that one. So we get that by looking at last year's and this year's, right? Okay, the next one is we look at the capital stock. And once again, we're going to look at the capital stock. Last year was 221, and this year was 286. And so that would be 65. Now, if you have a shareholders equity section which divides, like we had in some of our exercises in previous chapters, where it divides common stock and additional paid-in capital, you'll have to look at both of those in order to get the issuance of capital stock. So just be aware of that as you go along. All right, then we look at the dividends paid on that. And so the way we get that dividends paid is we're going to have to basically create that. So we look at the beginning balance of retained earnings. And that was 260 on that. We add to that our net income. And that comes from our income statement was 143. That gives us a total of 403. Okay. We then look at our ending retained earnings, which is 338. And we subtract that, and we will find that our dividends declared was 65. So we go up here and put dividends declared. And that's not a mistake. It's exactly the same as the capital stock issue. We add that all together. And our financing activities, our cash flow from finance activities was 39 on that. All right, so that is brief exercise 22-21.